I just want you to know that it's completely normal to feel overwhelmed, especially when you're an entrepreneur. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 strategies to move from being overwhelmed to at ease. If you're running a business, if you are managing life, or if you are simply alive, you are going to find value in these strategies because at any point in life, we do feel overwhelmed. So here are the 5 strategies that I've learned and use in order to not be overwhelmed. The first one is to learn how to just be still. One of the favorite scriptures that I love is be still and know that I am God. When I give myself permission to just sit still, it allows me to recalibrate and pause. And so if you are in the middle of a task and you start feeling overwhelmed, you may feel anxious, I want you to just literally be still. What that does is that sends a signal from your brain to your heart, to your muscles, to your organs, and it allows them to just recalibrate and reset. It's kind of like going from exercising, riding a bike or running, and then just taking a moment to catch your breath. Well, being still when you're mentally overwhelmed has that same impact. It gives you that reset factor. So that's the first strategy, is to simply be still. Stand, take a break, and be still. The second strategy to move from being overwhelmed to at ease is simply stopping. Stopping is a lot different from being still. Being still means that you're going to do it for a moment, sit, pause for the cause, and get back to what it is that you're doing. But stopping is literally packing up and giving yourself a dismissal letter from whatever is currently making you overwhelmed. Now, of course, this can't apply to every situation. Like if you're driving in the car and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed, I need to stop the car. Not if you're on a highway, that probably won't work. But if you are in a situation or in an environment that allows you to stop, please stop. Because it's such a tragedy if you keep on going and you are feeling like the world is caving in on your shoulders. It doesn't do any justice to you, and it does not help out the person or the people that you're in the process of supporting. So simply stop and decide later when you're going to come back. So that's strategy number 2, is to stop. The third strategy, if you're feeling overwhelmed, is for you to recite affirmations. Now, I'm not talking about affirmations and positive self-talk like many people teach it. I'm talking about affirmations that are biblically based, because it's different when you're doing self-talk and affirmations that are affirmative of who you are and you kind of make them up because they, feel good. But when it's biblically based, it has more muscle to what it is that you want to affirm. So take, for example, feeling like you can't move forward in your business and you're like stuck with ideas on how to, do your social media calendar or how to do your email marketing, whatever it is, you're feeling overwhelmed. Well, one of the affirmations that you can say is, I will commit my thoughts to the Lord and my work will be established. I will commit my thoughts to the Lord and my work will be established. This has helped me tremendously when building a business and feeling overwhelmed. I get so anxious and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do anything because I have so much to do. I will commit my thoughts to the Lord and my work will be established. I will commit my thoughts to the Lord and my work will be established. That reminds me that scattered brain is going to dissipate when I do a certain action, which is to give it all to God, to say, Lord, this is your business, these are your kids, this is your marriage, everything that would have made me feel overwhelmed, I just give it to him, and then he gives me the thoughts that will allow me to up level in whatever it is that I'm trying to perform and do at that time. So that's strategy number 3. Is to recite affirmations, and you can develop your own affirmations based on scripture. I have a resource available that allows you to gleaned from, and you can simply insert your name and your business name inside of those scriptures so that you can feel like they apply to you. The fourth strategy that you can use when you're feeling overwhelmed is to do something that makes you happy. My happy place is coffee. So if I have a long list of to-do items and I feel really overwhelmed, what I do is I make it a point that after I do 5 of those items, I'm gonna go and have a drink of coffee. That allows me to feel like I'm rewarding myself after having put in some hard work. So do something rewarding. That is strategy number 4 when you're feeling overwhelmed. Now, the final strategy that I recommend you do when you're feeling overwhelmed is to call a friend. Talk to someone. Let them know what's happening and what you're experiencing, because 1, it just helps to talk. Number 2, they could probably give you some insight and some ideas on how to overcome whatever challenges you're having. So I hope that was helpful to you. The 5 strategies to move from being overwhelmed to being in a place of peace. I'm Chantel, and I'll see you next time.